Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching today's video. In this video, I'm going to show you this purple golden eye look. And I also want to know what you think of the quality because I did change up my lighting. So let me know if you notice a difference. The first thing I'm going to do is prime the eyelids. I'm going to use the MAC Cosmetics Paint Pot, which I use in almost every video. It's my favorite eyeshadow primer. It just removes all the redness and it will make my eyeshadow more long lasting during the day. Then I set it with a little bit of powder just to lock everything in place. And I will be playing with a new palette today. It's this Metal Mania palette from Decay. So we're gonna play with this. And the first thing I actually did was go in with a gel eyeliner. I wanted to use this as a base for today's eyeshadows to make it a little bit more smoky. So I just used a tiny blending brush with a little bit of the gel eyeliner on it. And I just started blending this in the inner corner of the eye. And then I'm gonna do like the same thing at the other side of the eye. So I want most product to be here, and then after this I'm actually gonna focus on blending and smudging it out, because you don't want to use too much of the gel eyeliner because it's gonna be really hard to make the edges look a little bit more softer. So you can see I'm just kind of like smearing it towards the center of the crease, and you can see that I have less product over there because I'm just using the excess product which is still on my brush, and I'm just continuing to blend. I feel like this probably takes the most time off the eye look, even though I felt like it was actually quite quick. But this is definitely a part where you want to focus a little bit more on really taking your time on the blending part to make the edges as soft as possible. You can also go in with like a black eyeshadow and blend that along the edges to make it softer. Because eyeshadow is definitely softer and easier to blend in comparison to like a gel eyeliner. But if you think like you want to go in straight with like only black eyeshadow, it will not become as dark as if you would go in with a gel eyeliner like I did. It's definitely going to make a difference. It will just make it way more smoky. So now I just set everything that I just used with like the gel eyeliner with the black eyeshadow that comes in the Urban Decay palettes. And then I use whatever is left on my brush around the edges to make it look more softer. And just to make the transition from the black eyeshadow softer as well. And since this is like a gel eyeliner, it is a creamy product, even though it's very like a long wearing product. It's still a gel product, so I do feel like setting it with a little bit of powder will make it more long lasting and not gonna make it crease. So even though it's very long wearing, you want to set it with some powder, kind of the same as with what I did with like the eyeshadow primer. That is like a gelish product as well. So you want to set it just to avoid that it's gonna crease. So I'm just still focusing on making the transition look good, but like I said, this is really important because this is just going to be the base of the eyeshadow. If this is good, you can't really go wrong anymore. So I'm going to go in with the pinkish color, and I'm just going to use my finger to apply this in the center of the eyelid. And this is, I wasn't really sure if I wanted to do like the gold on the eyelid or the purple, but I decided to go in with the purple because I love purple eyeshadow. But I'm just using a few layers, and then once I have set like most product in the center, you can go in with a brush and kind of blend along the edges to make it look a bit more softer. But I just love the combination, and that you can still see kind of like the darkness of the black that we used all around it. It definitely gives it more of like a smoky vibe, which I really like. And let me know if you guys want to see more smoky eyes. I'm really into smoky, glittery looks. Because I mean, it's the time of the year. I feel like in summertime it feels kind of weird to do these kind of looks, but now I have an excuse because I know you guys will attend some parties, the holidays are coming. So I mean, I'm just giving you guys lots of inspiration, but let me know if you actually like it when I do smoky eyes, or if you still prefer those like softer glam looks. But yeah, I'm probably still gonna do them because I really enjoy doing them. And it's sometimes it feels less boring. Like if you do a lot of soft glam looks, sometimes it kind of looks the same, and whenever I do like a glittery look or a cut crease or a smoky eye, it just feels kind of different for some reason. So now I'm done with the eyelid. I'm gonna go focus on the lower lash line. So I use this black pencil for in the waterline. I wanted to do like a smoky lower lash line as well to keep everything in the smoky vibe. I'm also gonna use a little bit on the upper lash line to avoid that you will see any skin like peeking through, because sometimes it will. Then I went back in with the black eyeshadow from the Urban Decay palette and using a Sigma Beauty flat definer brush, just pressing it as close as possible against the lash line. So also slightly on top of the waterline, so it kind of locks the pencil in the waterline in place. If you do wear contacts, you want to be a bit careful. You don't want to get like any eyeshadow in your eyes. But I feel like using eyeshadow on top of your waterline where you use pens, it does make it look more, it makes it more long wearing, which is nice. It's just the same as I said earlier, it's a gel product, so it will lock it in place. So if you do struggle with your pencil not staying in place, maybe try setting it with a little bit of powder. But be careful that you don't have too much eyeshadow on your brush. So now I'm going to go in with this golden color and I'm going to use this for underneath the lower lash line. Kind of pressing it underneath the lower lash line and sweeping my brush back and forth. Went in with a few layers because I really wanted this gold to stand out as much. And I feel like with this eye look, you can also do like the gold on the eyelid and the purple underneath the lower lash line, like do it the other way around. I think that will look really good as well, but of course it depends on what you like. But you can give it a try. If you do, let me know. Tag me on Instagram. I would love to see it. So now I went back in with the Sigma Beauty Wicked Gel Eyeliner. Now I went in with a simple line above the lash line. I'm not going for a winged liner. I'm just keeping it simple. Just a line above the lash line to make it more dark. And then I went on top of that with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Eyeliner. I love the combination. I've been talking about this combination quite often on my channel. But it just makes it even more black, more long lasting, and it just makes the eyeliner just stand out more and just a really nice matte finish. So this is for me like a really good combination. Oh, that's the eyeliner that I used, the Sigma one. Then I used a little bit of the golden color more into the inner corner as well. Then I curled my lashes because it's time for mascara. We're almost finished. So I'm going to go in with the Roller Lash Mascara from Benefit Cosmetics. Still really liking this mascara. I actually have quite a lot of mascaras at the moment that I like, so it's hard to pick which one I want to use for every video. But still I really like this one. So I'm not focusing too much on the upper lashes because I will go in with false lashes. But I'm always trying to make my lower lashes as long as possible. And then I will go in with these Tatti lashes, which are quite dramatic, but I mean, this look is quite dramatic as well, so it just suits the look. And then once I have applied them, the look is finished. Let me know what you think of the look. I really hope you guys like how it turned out. Let me know if this is something you would wear. Let me know if you want to see more of these smoky looks. And yeah, I just want to say thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys!